season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now it's Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a Southern California kid. Played his college ball in L.A. at USC. At quarterback, it's Sam Darnold. Now a play fake here on first down. Outright to Smith-Njigba. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run, it's Kenneth Walker. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. You talk about the defense for these Chargers. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. Here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. Here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. Oh, this one, and they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Lad McConkey with career touchdown number 75. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. 15 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Walker with another carry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. The tight end Henry here in motion. Darnold now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Darnold. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tui Pelotu in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, This is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Herbert now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Darnold. And Walker has it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Straight ahead, Walker. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. To throw is Darnold. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this 1st half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in this 1st half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Third down and 6. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And they will take over first and 10. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 46, here's the second down and 4. In motion goes the tight end. Play action. It's Darnold. And complete to the former Charger, Hunter Henry. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now it's Darnold. Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now Darnold. And that's complete to Sanders. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
We'll pause for an injury. That's the quarterback, Sam Darnold, in need of some assistance following that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And now look at him go. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown. And
now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Extra point try now from Dicker. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down and inches. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about two-thirds complete after this weekend. So lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in week.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Darnold from the gun. Forced out. And he's going to go down again. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Farrell, that got him there to bring him down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Seahawks take back over. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now it's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. Here comes 3rd down and 7. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 29.
Herbert off of play action. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Again, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
This is the 47-yard line.
Back to Walker on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Darnold now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. 54 yards. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's Herbert. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Chargers first down. First down and goal to go.
Herbert now. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Well, now how about this return? And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And Walker has it. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
He completes this to Walker, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Darnold. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Seahawks.
To throw is Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. And, boy, here's a sight you don't want to see. Ken Walker injured on that last play. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Darnold. Looking middle, and that's complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seattle.
Here's Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now it's Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Now off the bootleg, Darnold.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The shotgun snap for Darnold.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and second down.
They'll set up a throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 10 yards out.
And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault him for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Los Angeles, the perfect